Finally, y'all, we get a teaser trailer from Marvel Studios, The Fantastic Four. It dropped early this morning, and let me just say that it is highly anticipated. I watched it, and I'm going to give my thoughts. But my personal background with the Fantastic Four is that growing up as a teenager in the 80s, I loved comic books, and I had a subscription to my house, and the books were wrapped in that brown paper bag wrapper. Those of you all who are Gen X, if you know, you know. But I received a subscription to the Fantastic Four that was written by John Byrne in an iconic run. And then I also received the X-Men that was written by Chris Claremont. So with the Fantastic Four, what I personally loved about them is that they are a family. And even though they fought their fair share of supervillains, they are not superheroes per se, but they are actually a team of adventurers who explore the unknown, whether it be deep space, alternate dimensions, what have you. And that they were led by Reed Richards, who is considered one of the smartest men in the Marvel Universe, if not the smartest. So I love that entire dynamic, and that the best, in my opinion, runs of the Fantastic Four comic books leaned into that aspect of the characters, that they were a family, that they explored the unknown. So I was very interested to see what type of vibe that we would get from the Fantastic Four trailer. And here are my thoughts. Now, one very interesting aspect of the trailer that I liked is that it shows that the Fantastic Four First Steps is set in an alternate universe than the main MCU in the year 1963. Now, I don't know why they decided to go this route with the Fantastic Four, but I dig the retro-futuristic Jetson-like vibe, as you can see from this car that was featured prominently in the teaser trailer. So I am all in on that, and I can't wait to see more of this world when the film is released. Next up is casting. I think that Vanessa Kirby looked great as Sue Storm, and I'm going to get to Pedro Pascal in a moment. But I also want to talk about another pivotal character that has really, from what I've seen among reactors, caused a bit of polarization. There has been a lot of polarization among fans, according to the reactions that I saw of the teaser trailer on YouTube, about the appearance of the Thing. Me personally, it looks like the Jack Kirby rendition of the Thing, and I'm fine with it. And they've got Herbie, and I think Herbie looks sensational, and that is so cool that they included Herbie in the film. I think Joseph Quinn is perfect casting as Johnny Storm. My main issue with the casting in this movie is with Pedro Pascal. Now listen, he is a wonderful actor, but this man has been in so many major intellectual properties already. Game of Thrones, where he was discovered. Then he was cast as the Mandalorian. Then he was cast as Joel in The Last of Us. So many people know his face from these pretty big blockbuster intellectual properties. I personally wish that Marvel Studios had took a risk and cast more of an unknown actor as Reed Richards, because Reed Richards is such a pivotal role. And for me personally, every time I see Pedro Pascal in the role of Reed Richards, I'm just thinking this is Pedro Pascal portraying Reed Richards, instead of being able to lose the actor within the role because he has been cast in so many significant roles in other intellectual properties. Touching on the visual aesthetic of the film, I love it. I think that the way that it is shot is gorgeous. I believe the same director of WandaVision is directing this, a gentleman by the name of Matt Shakman. But I love the uniforms. It fits in with the retro vibe, and it incorporates colors that the Fantastic Four have always been associated with. So I have no problem with the uniforms and the stylings of their logo and the Baxter Building in the way that it has been adapted to screen in this movie. Love it. And the biggest surprise I got from this teaser trailer is Galactus. He's not a cloud, y'all, like in those first films from Fox. This is Galactus. We get a glimpse of his head with his iconic helmet. So when this film comes out, I'm going to catch it when eventually it comes out on streaming. I don't watch movies in theaters, but I am curious about how this film is going to pan out. I'm not super hyped about it, but I don't feel as negative regarding it as I first did because of this teaser trailer. And the first full trailer is going to be interesting because in this teaser trailer, they did not show Reed using his powers. They showed everyone else, but they didn't show him. So I'm sure that's going to be in the first full trailer. So this is going to be interesting, y'all. Leave your thoughts in the comments, but please be respectful and be kind.